Welcome back, Nazreen. Yes, Mr. Shekhar.
There are 120 scheduled castes and scheduled tribe MPs in the lower house of parliament, which is the more important parliament. But these MPs who are elected from the reserved, that's called reserved constituent, reserved for the untouchable community, they are all dummies inside parliament.
So they have no say?
They have no say at all. Criminal atrocities, murders, rapes are going on in their own constituency, but they dare not, because of one mistake, fault in our constitutional setup.
What is that?
The mistake is that, let us say, he is elected from a reserved constituency. Reserved constituency does not mean that a constituency where the Dalit people are in majority. That constituency is reserved for them. So even the non-untouchable Hindus also vote for him. So actually the majority population in every reserved constituency is the non-untouchables, the Hindus. He is actually the member elected by the Hindus, not the untouchables. So if he speaks in favor of the untouchables, scheduled caste people inside parliament, next time you can't get elected.
But here is another system, the reserve quota for the party basis. In the assembly, there are in Sindh assembly, I think 8 seats of the minorities. So 160 in the house select party basis. If the party get the 50% seats, there are 4 seats.
Party basis, but that is not the case in Delhi. Yeah. So our MPs in parliament are just servants of the upper caste.
Right. Who is capturing the overall economic benefits of Indian economy?
15% of the cream of the Indian society, 15% comprising the Brahminical Hindus, who are only 50, Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, and some Shudra community people. Total 15% is the ruling class. They are occupying every position. The money, the stock exchange, the banking, the media, the bureaucracy, the judiciary, the different professionals.
So they are everywhere.
They are there everywhere. And they talk socialism, they talk secularism, they have all sorts of song and dance and fool the world, and people like you believe it.
But they do altogether differently.
Different, exactly opposite. But because their people, the Brahminical people, are in the Western media, along with the Jews, they are able to suppress the truth. The best example is the recent Bombay terrorist attack. What has happened was different. What appeared in the press is different.
What were the facts?
That it's difficult for me to say on the record. It's difficult.
A little bit?
It is little difficult for me to say. But a book has appeared in India about who killed Karkare. He is a senior Indian police officer, a Brahmin, a very prominent officer, very man with high achievements and integrity. He was killed along with 3 other IPS officers in the Bombay terrorist attack. Who killed him? That investigation has not been done. A police officer, also my friend.
Have you raised this point in India?
We have raised the point. The book itself has come out on that, but book has been completely, it is not banned, but the book has been just what you call, they don't give any publicity. Killing by conspiracy of silence.
Which is your leadership right now? I mean leadership of Delhi's Dalits in India. Because there was a big vacuum in the past as far as the leadership is concerned.
Yeah, we had one supreme leader, Dr. Ambedkar. He died immediately after Constitution promulgated. He died, he became Buddhist, and he got disgusted Hinduism. He joined Buddhism and died. After that, there is a big vacuum. One political leader emerged in the country called Kanshi Ram. He formed a party called the Bahujan Samaj Party. That particular party is today ruling India's biggest state of Uttar Pradesh. The chief minister of the state is Mayawati, very forceful, young woman with lot of guts, and she has emerged as a very prominent leader of the community.
How do you see the personality of Mr. Gandhi, the founder of India?
This is a very good question, because Gandhi has been able to deceive the whole world by his propaganda of peace, non-violence and all the bullshit. Dr. Ambedkar, our leader...
So I would like to have also a comparison of Mr. Gandhi with Mr. Quaid-e-Azam.
Yeah, yes.
Founder of Pakistan.
Quaid-e-Azam, I'll come to the point. Dr. Ambedkar, our leader, supreme leader, who we call as the father of India, he has summed up in one word: Gandhi is our enemy number one. Enemy number one of the untouchables.
Right.
And Bagal mein chaku, he talked about Gandhi. Bagal mein chaku, muh mein Ram naam. This was Gandhi. A highly deceptive banya. He smiled and stabbed us in the back. We have no respect for him. He was the man who destroyed this country, India. Now about Quaid-e-Azam Jinnah. Quaid-e-Azam Jinnah and Babasaheb Ambedkar lived together in Bombay city. Both of them are professionally same, both are barristers, practicing with roaring practice, both of them had. Gandhi was a barrister, Jawaharlal Nehru was a barrister, they had no practice, or perhaps they never practiced. But both of them were upright leaders, and Dr. Ambedkar and Jinnah had one common enemy, the Brahmin. They fought against it. When finally it was not possible to fight, the Muslims decided to have a separate state of their own, and they have formed it, and they are quite happy, except for the so-called terrorist problem which you are now having here and there, this problem of terrorism or whatever that you are suffering from is caused by the American CIA and the Indian RAW.
Right.
These are the people, Indian RAW, Research Analysis RAW. These are the two people creating the problem in India.
Right.
We are very friendly with Pakistan. See, we have more Muslims in India than Pakistan. Muslims are our closest brothers. We have no problem with Muslims. We have no problem with Christians. We have no problem with Sikhs. They are all our people. But our problem with this 15% of the upper caste people led by the Brahminical people, and Gandhi was heading them, and he caused them this.
Right.